Ah, good. New acquisitions. And just in time, because soon we're going to be getting the modern nearly said Wicket then. That's Wicket. Yeah, we're going to be getting Teebo and TVC soon, so I figured it was right to just get myself the classic version. And there it is. I'm going to give you a closer look at that. Can't wait to get the Blue Leader X-Wing in here as well. But hello there, only One Kenobi here, only one. I like Teebo, man. It's the one Ewok that I used to own as a kid. I never had Wicket or Rumba or any of them, but I did have a Teebo. And in the movie, he's the one, he's like a nutter. You know, he's the crazy one. He's like, hey, put that thing someplace else. Eat it. Hey, huh? Don't. Luke's, chill out, Anyway, I'm going to mount the camera, take it out the star case. But the reason I got it was because, he's affordable. As you know, I've been taking my first step into a larger world of vintage 80s. But this one, I thought, I've been looking at it for a while, but now they've announced the modern TVC one. I thought, now's the time. Now is the time for Teebo. And look at this card back. It's great, isn't it? It's really nice. I'm looking forward to the modern one as well. I believe, is he going to have a 50th anniversary on his card? No, he might not do, actually. I'm thinking of the other fella. Pat Blue came with that, but he won't. But look at that. It's a really kind of clear bubble. It's unpunched. As I say, I was watching it for a while. I missed one since August when I started collecting the vintage 80s. I've missed a couple. Well, there was a decent one in August, and but this was really good. And yeah, I had this as a kid. I tell you what, though, it's crazy. Those accessories didn't last long because I was so young when I had figures like this. 4 or 5 years old I would have been, and I remember him in my little toy box though, without any of that stuff. So it didn't take long before they disappeared. But this is for me the best card back of an Ewok. Look at that. That's just a good vintage collection image. Vintage collection, you know what I mean? A vintage kind of card back image. And it'll be good to see that come back in the modern era. Because, it's just the eye line versus the bubble line. And it's a good scale. It's a good colour. You can see the tones of the forest there. Really good. And I'm just impressed with how good this card is. Look at it. I didn't realise you could get stuff this good. Well, it would cost more than I realised. There's stuff in the modern era that cost more than this did. It's great. Really good. I'm enjoying it from this angle just to kind of show you there's a press on this card. Do you remember a while ago the Ewok I had? Wicket had that press, so I'm assuming it's from the same factory. I really don't know. Got it from Dark Side Alliance, if you are not familiar. That's a UK based vintage 80s group on Facebook. And I got in with me claim. Easy. I'm doing this one-handed. Foolish. And here's the back. 77 back. I remember this image as a kid. I think I had it on a poster. But there you are. I thought I'd show you this because, we are expecting Teebo. I've just done a couple of videos of pipeliney stuff anyway. I've talked recently about the 501st Trooper. Excuse me. I've also talked to you about the Figure and Dan thing. But, this is different because we've not only, seen the car back, we've seen the figure loose, the production images and whatever. And now what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to waste your time, I'm going to now show you some loose Ewoks that I have. I've got some I need to open, still. And also I'll go through to the carded room and show you what's popping in there, what I've got for Ewoks. So join me. We're not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. It is for me, sister. Give me 1 minute, please. Here they are. It's Rumba and Grak. I got these months ago. I still haven't opened them, but they look great. So pristine, I just don't want to open them yet. But down here, there's a load. Look at them, all hidden. This is stuff I need to open. So stay tuned if you enjoy those opening videos. I've plenty more to come for that. So there's those two. They could do with getting some air on them, man. Get them loose. Let them live. Let them breathe. I'm going to just spin you over here. If you didn't hear the situation, I got that solved with they were fantastic about it. Got that whole issue sorted with this ATST. Thank you, Star Action Figures, for being great about that. And down here are the only Ewoks I have loose, really. Logray, of course. You know, you could get him confused with Teebo, because Teebo looks like a leader. He's like a medicine man. He's the medicine man, I think. The other guy is, what is he? Shaman of some kind, just a warrior. Maybe he's just like the tough guy, a bit like Meru Meru, leading the Wookiees out. But this guy, look at that. I'm so glad I finally got a Wicket loose. I was always happy with the other Wicket. The one was Power of the Force 2 one. That's a Chief Charper for Vintage 80s, that one. It's got Repro Spear though. So that's it. So we need more loose Ewoks, and obviously soon we're going to get a modern Teebo as well, which would be good to add. And then there's others you can do. What I'll do now is I'll go through to the carded room and I'll show you all the ones I have carded. But before I'll just do that, I'll just give you one final long shot of this room here. It is true, when you do come in here, it's hard to leave. Lots to see and more to add, so stay tuned. And here we are, last call, last stop even. And we'll start with the row of Wickets. Are they in any particular order? I've just recently moved these over here. I did have them a couple of rows above, but I don't know why I was just mixing things around a bit. There's your 2021 one, or is it 2020, that one? One with the Fett sticker, punched unfortunately. There's your vintage 80s, that's a nice one. Classic. Can't avoid that yellowing bubble though, but it's all right on the yellow background. That's my Ophilus, Wicket, unpunched. Then we have this one, which is my Revenge, came from US&A. And that is it. That's all my Wickets. Down below, which I'm going to rearrange all of this. There's your Paplu, your 50th anniversary next to Lumat. And there's your Logray. And then I've got Teebo there, but he's not going to be there forever. I'm going to have two Teebos together, and it would be quite nice if they all join on together. I've got so many Ewoks now, I can have them all in one row. You know, much like I've got all these other characters all together. Like, look how many Gamos I've got there. I'd say Gamorrean, or I'd say Gamorrean, like I really want to, but I don't want to offend you, Ryan. Make your skin crawl, or whatever you said that I did. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for watching that. I have been only one Kenobi, only one. If you are new around here, do subscribe. Sorry to make you airsick at the very end there as I'm spinning the camera around, but you know, I'm just sort of wrapping things up. Thank you for watching one final time. This has been only one Kenobi, only one. Out.